But like I said, with the Election Commission announcing that, all political events, mega rallies, campaigns will not be allowed because of the COVID third wave, everyone's now focusing on having a digital game plan. In our next report, we decode for you how political parties in Uttar Pradesh are gearing up to ensure that they reach voters to the maximum using virtual events.
From UP to Punjab to Uttarakhand, crowded rallies are the very face of this endless dance of democracy. But with the Election Commission's crackdown on physical rallies, at least till January 15, political parties are gearing up to make their campaign machinery go virtual in the 5 poll-bound states.
The Commission has decided that no roadshow, Padyatra, cycle, bike vehicle rally and procession shall be allowed till 15th January 2022.
In meetings with the Election Commission, political parties have voted unanimously for elections to be held on time, even if the worst-case scenario was not being able to be there in person to ask for votes. In fact, elaborate blueprints to conduct virtual rallies are already in place. The Modi Shah election machine is already well-oiled to meet the challenge of maintaining visibility through the virtual mode. It has been put to test each time Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, Party President JP Nadda or other seniors have had a political or administrative outing in the last 3 years, including most recently in Bengal. Starting from the very top down to its huge 14 lakh strong volunteer army on the ground, the BJP's virtual campaign involves laptops, handheld devices and officials down to the booth level, ensuring political messages reach far and wide. Each rally or event to be attended or addressed by the BJP leadership can go live from any remote location. All of the top BJP leaders already have dedicated technological hardware available at their home bases to go live. If Prime Minister Modi cannot address a rally in person, his virtual avatar can kick in at very short notice. With everything already in place, once his stream goes live on giant rally screens, it is rapidly signal boosted across the BJP's vast social media channels and resources, providing enormous reach digitally. A reach test conducted recently when the Prime Minister was in Varanasi to inaugurate the new Kashi Vishwanath corridor proved to be a stellar success, reaching crores through 4 key social media platforms. The Congress isn't as big as the BJP on social media, but has its own digital blueprint, allowing for virtual rallies by Rahul Gandhi and the leadership should the need arise. Earlier this week, the party carried out a mock drill to test its systems and found it to be successful. Most recently in Uttarakhand, the Congress's Teen Tigada Kaam Bigada achieved huge success.
ये सब चीजें यूनिफॉर्मली सभी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज पर लागू होंगी। यहाँ बंगाल नहीं दोहराया जाएगा, क्योंकि बंगाल के अंदर जो रूलिंग पार्टी था दिल्ली में और जो शक्तिशाली लोग थे, उन्होंने सारे कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट को भी वायलेट किया और कोरोना प्रोटोकॉल को भी वायलेट किया।
And finally, challenger number 1 in UP, Akhilesh Yadav, has his own virtual plan too. A tech-savvy leader himself, his party has a large number of region, district and block-level WhatsApp groups used to telecast messages, video links and other campaign material. Recently, when Akhilesh Yadav undertook his Vikas Rath Yatra, thousands of social media handles operated by party volunteers went live, beaming his speeches and interactions with the public.
इलेक्शन कमीशन ने जो शर्तें रखी उनका शर्तों का पालन होगा। ये इलेक्शन कमीशन को सख्ती सरकार के लिए रखनी चाहिए, क्योंकि सरकार यहाँ पर मनमानी करेगी। पिछले चुनाव में भी मैंने देखा कि किसी भी नियम को इस सरकार ने नहीं माना।
Omicron has surely ensured that crowded rallies have been elbowed out for a new campaigning paradigm. With Rahul Srivastava in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.